Whoa, I cannot believe they said that.
Hey, let's give them some more airtime.
Huh?
Rizzo and Jeff on Radio 95.1.
It is Rizzo and Jeff, Radio 95.1. We found 3 extra pairs of tickets to Almost Queen. If you want them, text Freddie Me to 222-9500. We'll pick 3 winners and get a hold of you by the end of the show.
Yeah.
It's the holiday season. Jeff's going to get ready to go see his mom, and my Thanksgiving plans kind of got messed up because of snow and my mom being in Florida, but I'm going to have kind of a Friendsgiving. We'll get into that in a little bit later. But I thought to myself, now you're going to go stay with your mom for 5, 6 days. I think it's different if it's a parent, maybe. But there, to me, the over-under on when your Thanksgiving or your holiday stay becomes burdensome and you've overstayed your welcome, to me, is 3 days. I'll put the over-under at 3.5.
I think 3 days is a lot. I think 3 days seems to be a lot. If you're saying 3 days, 2 nights, meaning that you're gonna leave in the morning or something. But okay, so if anybody has anybody coming in, how long are they staying?
Like, we had a guy earlier at the beginning of the show say that his in-laws are here today and they're not leaving until next Monday.
Right. So, I mean,
that's totally overstaying your welcome, and it's rude.
It's rude because you work all week, right? And you like to see your in-laws, I get it. But to come and to stay for an entire week, and it's like sometimes you just want to walk around in your undies and just be about your business and just do whatever you would like in your own home. And when you have to tiptoe to the bathroom, then they're in the bathroom and you want to get in and you have a routine, and then you gotta.
What if you're a naturist?
That's fine, but then you gotta entertain them and you're taking them places, garbage plate and all kinds of crap. Let's walk around Wegmans and
when really it's your break too.
Right.
So inadvertently, by having guests, and are we the only people that feel this way? But by having guests, your holiday is in a sense ruined. And I think it might be a little different with kids, but when you have, Uncle Seymour, and you have Aunt,
I want to see Uncle Seymour.
Me too. You have Aunt Birdie. You have these, Cousin Felix. You have these people that are coming, and it's just like, ugh.
I know, and it's just not something that you look forward to. So leading up to the entire thing, your whole weekend is just completely ruined, and it's ruined. So you're not even looking forward to the friggin' week.
I'll tell you what. There's someone on the phone, but my gam is already worried about somebody coming to visit and outstaying their welcome. Radio 95.1, hello.
Hey guys, Big Mike.
What's up, mate?
So if they fly in on a Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and then a Sunday or no later than Monday is tolerable.
No way.
So you're telling me you could deal with 5 days?
No, that's too long, man. That's too long.
I mean, what are they going to get on a plane on Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah. Wednesday to Saturday. That's it. You're out of here.
Yeah, or what about Friday afternoon? Yeah, or what about Friday afternoon?
Their pink slip.
I'm giving you.
Door.
You're coming in Wednesday. I'm spending the entire day Thursday. I got to cook and entertain you.
Cooking for you.
Watching football. You're eating like a Bodger Galoop. Then we have Friday to do everything that you want to do
then
in
get
Rochester.
The hell out on Saturday.
On Saturday, I need you out.
Hey, Rizzo, do you have lasagna at Thanksgiving?
Well, not this Thanksgiving. I'll be alone, but usually there's ham and lasagna. Yes, why?
It's just, I know it's an Italian thing, right?
Well,
sure.
I mean,
stuffed shells,
sometimes you have the rigatone,
getting near dinner time, huh, Big Mike?
Big Mike's thinking
about lasagna.
I grew up with Italians. They always had lasagna. I had a turkey and lasagna.
Oh, no. Yeah, had that stuffed shells.
Our family never did turkey. We're not turkey people, but we always did the ham and the dish. But you're saying you'd put up with your wife or your family, your cousin, from Wednesday to Sunday.
Well, my cousins, they're all partiers, and everybody is cool. So, I mean, but like in-laws, you know what? Honestly, guys, I haven't experienced it. I'm sure.
Oh, good.
I think one day would be good.
Yeah.
Hotel.
Well, maybe, you know what? Maybe Big Mike, you're the relative.
Mike, I'll tell you what. It all sounds like a good idea, my friend, until you're in it.
Yeah.
All right?
That's it.
All right.
Hey, listen, man, we appreciate the call. I'll say this. Gam's worried.
What's happening?
Do you know who's flying in for the first time since 2008 with Aunt Linda?
What's happening?
Uncle Terry's making an appearance on Thanksgiving.
Terry. Oh, boy. Uncle Terry.
Now, my Gam is very, very concerned about Uncle Terry. Let me tell you why. Uncle Terry is a guy who likes to smoke cigars, which in and of itself isn't bad. But Uncle Terry has two go-tos for conversation, whether you see him for 1 hour, 1 day, or 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
It's cigars, or it's swimming in the pool. He actually collects bathing suits.
Please stop this madness.
Listen,
What
there's
the
a place
hell do you
called-
mean he collects bathing suits? What are you
Have
talking about?
you ever been to Sensations?
Sensation.
He started. Okay, all right. Here, long story short.
Oh, boy.
Uncle Terry. All right. Uncle Terry. Okay. We were at Sensations.
What kind of bathing suits? All kinds of bathing suits, or is he?
He likes the trunks. Sometimes he'll get the bikini if it matches a trunk, if it's a set. So we were at Sensations when I was a kid.
Holy crap!
And I remember we forgot our bathing suits, so my dad and Uncle Terry, we went to Sensations, and we went and got bathing suits.
You've told this story before.
Right. What I haven't told you is that was the beginning of Uncle Terry's bathing suit collection. So what Uncle Terry does is wherever he goes, he tries to find a bathing suit that is reminiscent of the area. So if he goes up to Canada, he'll get a Canadian bathing suit.
Like a moose on a bathing suit.
Right, or
okay.
if he comes to Rochester, he'll get big Don Alhart bathing suit.
Right.
Or a garbage plate. But he has this big bathing suit collection. And this is going to sound wrong, but what's cool is that they're younger kids ones who he has them all along the wall to show all the places he's been. Right? So Uncle...
Whoa. Beep, beep, beep. Back it up. Remember that from Seinfeld? He has them hanging on the wall?
In his office... You know how people collect trinkets from things they've
Normal
done,
people.
or if you're a hunter
Sure.
or something.
Yeah.
So his way of doing that is by collecting bathing suits, and he buys the smallest ones that he can so he can fit the most bathing suits. So if you go into his office in North Carolina, it's a different place down there. He lives in the mountains. But you could see every place that Uncle Terry has gone.
I'm going to have to dial up a welfare check. Hurry down there.
Well,
I have never heard of anybody.
Do
that
you
collects
remember
bathing
that
suits.
I got into a fight with Uncle Terry about my yellow bathing suit?
So
do you remember how all that started? It was because he wanted the yellow bathing suit.
Listen. So it wasn't you seeing you in your pretty little yellow bathing suit that got him to start collecting bathing suits. You didn't start this.
I know when it started, and it was when we went to Sensation.
You understand, you do, as you sit here and have this conversation, you know that it is not very normal to collect bathing suits. You do have an understanding of that. This is clear, right? You are getting that. That is not a normal thing to collect.
I will stick up for Uncle Terry in this one instance. I'll tell you why. I get what you're saying. If you're going around just collecting bathing suits, it's weird.
Yes.
But wait. To him, instead of buying a snow globe, that's
I get it.
So
Okay,
so that's his snow globe.
Okay,
So why can't we hate or that's his magnet?
Okay.
So
okay.
instead of a snow globe or a magnet, he finds
All
a
right.
bathing suit.
How many bathing suits does he have? And
Uncle
by the way,
Terry?
somebody said Terry can't live within a quarter mile of a school zone, can he?
Actually, you know what? Uncle Terry was a principal of a school, a minister, and now I think he's working.
Does he wear these bathing suits? All the pertinent questions.
Okay. He wears his own collection of bathing suits, but not his collectible bathing suits.
So Uncle Terry has a bunch of kids' bathing suits on his wall, or are they adults?
You're
okay.
You're
So what
making
if-
it sound wrong.
No, I'm not.
It's
So what
because
if he's-
it's not kids' bathing suits because they're kids' bathing suits. It's because they
They're
are
just
small.
bathing suits.
They're small, so he can fit more on the wall. But Radio 95.1, hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Do you guys wear mankinis or what?
Mankinis? No.
I don't know. Have you seen us,
Have you
handsome?
seen us? We can't really do it. How about you there?
Well, you got a micro penis. Just
Oh, that's it. The micro penis.
The micro penis? Is that he called now?
That's the best he's got.
3206? That's the best he's
Now,
got.
I'll tell you what. We'll start reading your number out there, and we'll have people call you and ask you about micro penises if you keep it up.
Yeah,
How about
next
that?
time you keep doing
Yeah,
it, 585. I'll give the middle four numbers 3806. So stop 3206. So grow up.
I know. All right.
Uncle Terry, just hear me out. And it took a while to get used to. Okay? Uncle Terry, it doesn't have to be a kid's bathing suit, but maybe it'll be an adult small. Because they're folded in, like, you know, so that you could see if it's like a Toronto maple leaf. It's so you can see the maple leaf.
Spends a lot of time in Canada collecting.
It's not that, but I'm trying to give you an example. So it's not like he buys kids' bathing suits. He'll buy an adult small. He'll buy a kid's extra large because he just wants the logo.
It's more just the collection and not that it's children's bathing suits. So he'll be in a gift shop, is what you're saying, and within the gift shop, he will just purchase. He'll go, okay, they have this one, and I just need it in a smaller size to fit it on my wall.
Because, okay, so you wanted to know
like a
how
poster,
many,
like a small
sort
poster
of,
in
you're
a
right.
sense.
You wanted to know how many, right? So, okay, so if you figure, you know, an adult small, kids extra large, you fold it in half, and then whatever logo you want showing, and you put it on an average size room, which is what? 10 by 12, let's say.
Okay.
So you have his desk by the window, so there's nothing there. And then he's been everywhere from Australia, New Zealand, him and Aunt Linda travel. So I would say, you know, if we have 10 bathing suits and maybe like 5 down, and that's the front wall's covered, and then it's like a half on one side and a quarter on the other. I'm going to guesstimate Uncle Terry's bathing suit collections in the 80 to 90.
Okay. All right.
You know, and you have
a little terrifying, but it doesn't quite scare me. Well, it scares me, but it's not as awful terrifying as I thought it would be.
Well, what did you think? I mean, why isn't a man allowed to collect bathing? See, this all started because we were talking about, if you're just tuning in and you're like, what the hell is happening here? People who overstay their welcome at Thanksgiving. Okay? And I said, you know, my grandmom's really regretting Uncle Terry coming because all he does is talk about one of two things, cigars or bathing suits.
Okay, how deep of a conversation can you have about bathing suits? See, that's what is concerning to me.
Very. Listen, I'll tell you this, okay? Because we have to hit this break here. Uncle Terry could tell you about different kind of, and pun intended, there's different terry cloth bathing suits. There's different kinds of bathing suits in different places. You know, I mean, and there's
the knitting, the crotch, no crotch.
You're thinking too much into it, but yes, he loves a good bathing suit. So if you could tell me what's wrong with that, I'd love to know.
Feel like a whole lot, my friend. I really feel like a whole lot.
Okay.
But I'm not going to here to judge anybody.
All right, listen.
If he collects it, I have a bunch of wrestling figures. That is what it is, right?
That doesn't mean you're crazy.
Right. But I stopped at a certain age of collecting them. But nevertheless, look, it is what it is. Terry, I don't know what you do with them, whether you slip them on, whether you don't. Whatever makes you comfortable, Terry. Listen, if you're a happy guy and you're sitting down there in the Carolinas and you got a wall full of little boys.
It's not.
Girls.
See, you're making it sound. You're making it sound worse than it is.
I'm just saying that that's what they are. Are they teen smalls? Are they anybody's? Okay.